Hi, guys, and welcome to Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot channel. I am Marve. Hello. If you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you are subscribed to the Marvelous Tribe, and what's good, fam bams? Hello to my YouTube members and my patrons. Guys, as you can hear, my voice is halfway there. So in an effort not to overwork it, I am going to record an intro video for you guys. And then we're going to get to all of the rest of the readings. This is going to be timestamped. You can go ahead if you're not interested in what I have to say because you don't care. You can go ahead and timestamp it and get right to your video. I had to do it like that so I didn't have to riff and do 3 million of these on top of one another. So thank you for all of your prayers, well wishes, text messages, emails. I am not 100%. I feel great, but my voice is not 100%. So I'm going to apologize to you guys in advance if you're having any troubles with hearing me, okay? It has been a whole 10 days since I have recorded. And please note that this is the first time since launching my channel back in 2017 that I have been off my channel, voice and face. So I'm extremely grateful, but it was very scary. It was strange and scary but in that time frame, guys, I want you to know that I was able to reconnect spiritually, rest, and allow my spirit guides to lead me into where I had to go and what I had to do. I got a lot of messages from you guys saying that my throat chakra was this and my throat chakra was that. I appreciate it because when you are putting yourself on a platform, you are subjected to opinions, and that's fine. I just want you to know, though, that if you know anything about Marve, I am a workaholic. So to those sister client friends that knew me, that know me personally, that I have been spiritually advising for 3-4 years, so the entire time that I have been doing this professionally, they all said the exact same thing. You just needed rest. I have been going nonstop I since I started. So with Venus being in retro and with other things that happen personally, professionally, and spiritually, I had a rough fourth quarter 2021. Happy New Year, by the way. So with that being said, I was able to reconnect spiritually because I didn't have a choice. I did not have a choice, guys. So my spirit guides led me to what I needed to do. Thank you for your patience and your understanding, and my tribe pulled me through. That's why I put that message out there, pleading with you guys to pray because mass prayer will do it. You'll be amazed. I am much better. It still goes in and out, but I think that, I'm prayed up, I'm vitamined up, I've gotten rest. I've actually probably lost about 5 pounds. You probably can't tell with the hair, but I feel like I have. And it's just been a lot of rest, rejuvenation, relaxation, so forth and so on. I'm locked and loaded. I've gotten a ton of spiritual downloads, and there's a lot going on this month. As you know, we getting into it. We're going to get right into it. I have meditated on how I'm going to bring the message, but I think that it's only fair, or who's going to go first, because I know that we're competitive on my channel. But for this first run of videos, please put your competitive nature to the side, tribe, and just listen to the messages because they're not going to be extended. I'm not voting. I'm not going to have you guys do any voting. I am giving you the real and the raw, one video at a time, and we're going to get her done. We have a lot to contend with, and I have a lot to do. The only thing I wanted to do was focus on what these people that love you are not telling you at the top of this year. I am going to be doing a lot of mini things, many little reads here and there. A couple of days ago, I told you guys that I've been doing some things on Twitter. Twitter is really going to be my focus, if you didn't know. Instagram is, I'm pretty active over there, but not the way that I want, not the way that I used to be. But Twitter is my focus. I want you guys to go over there. If you're watching this, go follow me over there. You got 2 of 3 cards in a 3-card pool for the top of the year. Beautiful. And I'm going to pull the 3rd card and add it. As I told you on the community tab, when you find your sun, moon, and rising, click to show this thread so it can give you the entire message. Twitter is a little tricky if that's not your thing and not your jam, but Twitter has an amazing spiritual following, and I want to tap into more ways of reaching people. So some of you guys, especially my Libras, already follow me over there. Go and do that. So again, thank you for your patience, your understanding, and all of the prayers from my tribe for pulling me through. Follow me on Twitter. Watch for big things over there. Go follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me over there. My focus is going to be for this quarter, especially other social media platforms, that I have all of them, but just making sure that I tap into those followers, because I have people over there. Don't let followers and views deter you guys from looking at content. That just means that many people watch, but it doesn't diminish the quality. And my viewers know that. Okay, so we're not shallow over here on this channel. So don't let the 400 and something followers on Twitter throw you off because honestly, I look at the launch. I launched Twitter, I want to say back in 2013, and it's just, I never really liked the formatting, but obviously I'm growing. Okay. In closing, there's going to be some really good things coming up. I'm not going to bore you with all of those things now. You're going to see incremental changes. Some things I had promised for in 2021, but I didn't get an opportunity to launch those things because I was literally on my behind. And so I wanted to thank you guys for your patience. You're going to see this at the top of every one of these videos. Therefore, I did not have to riff and say 12 different things again to 12 different zodiacs and their followers and, their cross watchers. And last but not least, I think I cut myself off earlier. We're going to start with Libra. Why? Because the only thing that I was able to get up in the second half of the month of December 2021 was Capricorn and Taurus. It's not a conspiracy theory. I couldn't talk. Literally. It was hard to talk. There was no voice. My singing voice is still gone. No, there's nothing wrong with my throat, by the way. So I think I'm just going to take it that this was time. I've already explained that for me to just, it was time. Wipe out. So I'm going to start with Libra. Again, because Libra was the 3rd video and got cut off. I've been thinking about this, and I think that it's best for me to start in the same order that I ended. Once I'm done with all of the videos, and I will do Libra first, then I'll go back Capricorn, Taurus, and then do the rest of them. I just feel like Libra got a bad rap because they were so close to being first. So that's where I'm going to start, okay? After this, we will resume our voting. This is what I'm doing. Thank you guys, and I will see you in your video. Thank you for your prayers again and your patience. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome. to your January 2022. This is going to be, you already know. What are they telling you? Timeless reading, top of the year, first half of the month for the beautiful sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are new, hello. If you are returning, Al. What's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. Hello to my patrons. Please consider membership. Okay? Now, everything that you need is below in the description box. Thank you guys for your well wishes and all of the prayers while I was gone. Everything has been explained in that video. I have slapped it at the top of every video that I am putting out. We are on schedule. Okay, that's what we're going to be striving for in 2022. The lighting is going to be going in and out in different hues, and I'm sorry about that. But that's what's going to happen because I got some different things going on up in here today. Okay. The only thing that I wanted to say for you and your collective Scorpio is that this is going to be no voting, no clarifications, just me, you, the cards, my intuition, and let's get popping. Interestingly enough, as I was sitting here with your energy, one of the first things that popped out is the Ace of Cups. Interesting because Scorpio, you probably made out like game busters in all of some of the astrology that has been going on, depending on what your relationship status is. I believe that Venus retroed in the third house. I'm doing a Venus through the signs anyway. It's probably going to be on Marvelous Enlightenment. So if you're interested in that, it's coming. But I believe it retro and it's hitting you in your third house of communication. Ultimately, whatever is going on with all of us, it doesn't matter what the zodiac sign is. Like I try to tell you guys, when we have a full moon in Gemini, it's going to feel like a Mercury retrograde anyway. Especially, I mean, we had some really positive aspects, but say what you want to say. The only ones that really stood out and lingered are the ones that were bad. And I'm not going to necessarily say that a full moon is bad, but I know that there was a lot of talking, and I know that there were some things that was expressed between you and your person, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, that was probably horse shit. Excuse my language. So let's get into it. I mean, what they're not telling you is obviously that they're still in love with you or they never stopped loving you. I don't know where your still applies in your relationship, Scorpio, but they do. They want a new beginning. They want to feel that love again. They are coming through saying that it's been very difficult. And by the way, when we lead with love, you can't come back from that. They're leading with love. The very first card in their energy app, the 7 videos now, is an Ace of Cups. And Scorpio, you've been the only one that has gotten this. So if that has to say something, it could be what's going on tonight. We do have some good stuff going on in the sky. But barring that aside, this is your energy. The 5 of Swords lets me know and solidifies exactly that crap that I've been telling you. This person is definitely feeling like it's been difficult. We know what a 5 of Swords means for those of you, I like to give keywords. I'm big on words, lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits and everything in between. You definitely have been difficult. They're saying that it has been very difficult to love you. How interesting is it, though, that no matter what happens, the love remains? Think about that. The love remains. What does that mean? Well, I mean, it means that now that things have probably calmed down, that they still love you beyond the lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. Doesn't mean, Scorpio, that they condone it. It doesn't even mean that you were the one that played those games. What it does indicate to me, though, is that they're realizing because of that you are a mainstay in their life. And what they want to explore is loving you a little bit more, and really being a part of your life and understanding that you are who you are and there's no changing you and loving you despite I mean, honestly, how can you sum up the energy, this energy? I mean, they're coming to the table acknowledging that it was difficult, and it probably still is just as still difficult, and more so just as difficult to continue to love you despite. People are selfish. People don't know how to love unconditionally. This is probably the closest that they've ever gotten to unconditional love. The heart place indicates, well, actually, it should be that way. The knives on top, but then again, the knives are underneath. So here we go. This person is up at night, Scorpio. They're losing sleep. If they're not losing sleep and they're sleeping just fine, you are definitely on their mind. They're replaying things that's going on or that has happened. I think that they're really waking up to loving you despite all of the shit. You know, when I say people are selfish, people are afraid of what other people think. So, for example, everybody has this facade, and it's like, oh, you did me wrong. When I'm talking to Tom or when I'm talking to Dick and Harry, I'm going to defend myself. You're not going to do me like this. I'm going to do you like this. You know, very childish. And I don't necessarily feel like they're focusing on the lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. Beyond that or anywhere in between, the bad energy and the things that went on between you guys, more so than they are focused on loving you through this, wanting to bring it back, wanting to experience or waking up to what unconditional love is, and not placing the condition on loving you. You are who you are, and they want to love you. They're not, again, saying that you get to stay that way. But I think that if you have been dealing with somebody that was trying to change you, constantly tell you how to do this or constantly tell you how to do that, within reason, because let's face it, Scorpio, you're not receptive to that. You are fixed water, and everything sounds like a damn nag. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying. It's just the way you built. Don't get mad. Just understand that that's the way fixed energy is. That's the same way, you know, fixed air, Aquarius especially. You know, fixed fire, Leos. You know, fixed water, you guys, and fixed earth, Taurus. I know that all too well. And the nodes are about to change. Check your personal years. The nodes are going to be changing. You already know you're going to be highlighted like 10 times fold, Scorps. So, and if you're cross watching on your Scorp, again, find out, you know, where their Scorpio is. Find out some things. Do your research, okay? But going back to this, they're up at night, Scorpio, and they're replaying things in their head. There's a lot of language and words and just unnecessary garbage that took place between you guys. That fell out. I don't really like that. If it comes out again, I will let you know. But that was the Knight of Wands. They do feel that you were definitely not on the same page as them. Okay. Too many. They don't feel like you were on the same page as them. Yep. They don't. Three of Swords. The Knight of Wands tried to show his face. With the lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits, this has went into not only are they either feeling guilty, Scorpio, lonely, isolated, with the Nine of Swords, reflecting upon the words, the lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits, or anywhere, anything in between. Now they're focusing on the pain and the heartbreak. So it is a pain to be away from you. Three of Swords is in their energy. They are heartbroken without you. Sometimes we think we need to be rid of something. We get rid of something, and then we realize what a huge hole we now have to fill. And it is true that you should rid yourself of any toxic relationships, but it looks like there was an emphasis on words and things that did not matter. Heavily, heavily sword energy in here. Gemini and Libra and Aquarius energy up and through here. But they want brand new communication, and they also want a brand new perspective. You got double aces and everything in between. We begin with love and we end with clarity and truth. I don't believe that this is over. I do believe that this is a short separation, and there's definitely going to be some communication and an abundance, cup overflowing with love. We lead with love. We end with new. Everything is new. Aces is new. You went through the entire cycle, and now we end with the truth and the clarity and the revelation. Okay. Top of the deck indicates the Queen of Pentacles. This is a commitment. There could have been some things that they were just a little rough around the edges with. There could have been some things that just didn't land. I feel more nurturing. Something needs to be nurtured more. An energy of feeling as if there needs to be an emphasis on not necessarily the commitment, but a more nurturing type of thing. Not in a Queen of Cups kind of way. The only way that these Earth Queens understand it. I understand loud and clear. It is the rock. My rock is back. I want to be there for you. I am your person. I am here for you. And Scorpio, you love nothing more than loyalty. I'm going to solidify my love. I'm going to do things where you don't have to guess or worry about, cross watcher didn't like something. Is they're going to leave? Are they going to leave me? This pain, words, loneliness, regret is going to be out the window, because at the forefront of this is love, and at the end of it is truth. You can't beat that with a bet. Let's go back though and talk about the end, or back a month, and find out what the argument could have been about. Commitment. An ace. You guys were definitely arguing about where to start. Some forms of commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. Do we move in together? Do we live together? Do we move in together? Do I get keys? Do you get keys? Your person felt, Scorpio, like you were dragging your feet when it came down to this commitment to doing the damn thing. There could have been a lot of lashing out at you because of what they wanted from you. And let's face it, as blunt as you can be and deadly as you can be with your words, when you don't want or you're not feeling something, you just won't say nothing sometimes. Like, you'll just go silent, and it confuses people, especially if this person has a sun, moon, rising, or Venus of air. They want to talk about this shit, and you just don't want to do it. If you're unsure about something, you would rather shut down. That causes issues. You understand it in your own complicated, fixed water energy type of way. But you can't expect the person that loves you to understand it too. Travel too. Traveling, commitments, growing. It was something that had to do with, what the fuck are we going to do? Excuse my language. Why am I cursing? This is how this person feels. That explains this language. They're angry. Now, I don't condone verbal abuse, but I do want to say that, Scorpio, you can hang. Don't make yourself a victim because you have an equal lethal mouth. Okay? I don't know what you guys are blended with, but I do meet and have come into contact with some Scorpios who try to victimize themselves. On what planet are you a victim? Don't do that. So if this person is feeling this way about you, and possibly you may play vindictive, don't do that either. If you are done, be done. But this person is leading with love and ending with truth. The revelations and the truth are going to be revealed. I don't believe that you're going to shut this person down, honestly. This is 3 aces. You can't beat that with a bat. This happens to be the world as well. This one. So they wanted the world. They wanted to continue to grow and evolve. And there was just some aspects of that you were not all the way there on. I will say to you, though, we're going to go in with a numinous astro card. We're going to go 2 cards to give me a little bit more insight to this argument or this shutdown. I want to say to you, though, you know, we all know who we are as far as individuals. When you go to, and we also know when somebody still loves us. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what you say. Scorpio, you know how this person feels about you. If you don't know 100%, you do have an inkling that this person would reconcile if you just did that one thing, or that you wouldn't be going through this if you just gave in. And let's face it, the thought of you giving in to anybody and relinquishing your control is like somebody coming to, no, that would be a graphic example. Somebody coming to really inflict some bodily harm on you. Whatever your worst fear is, that's what that feels like. And the only reason why I know I can talk to you like this is because I also have fixed energy in my relationship house. And yes, I have other things that influence my chart personally, but having that there is like having a sun in Taurus. And when I speak that fixed energy language, a lot of you don't even realize that you are difficult for no reason. That's just your nature. Even if it's something you want, some of you guys, just the fact that somebody else said it first, you like, no. Don't you watch this video and get brand new with me. Especially if you've been rocking with me. You know how I'm going to give it to you. So I know that that is what you're doing. And if you're not doing that, you know how this person feels. The great thing with you is that once you get done penalizing the person secretly, you'll come around. It's sort of the same thing that Virgos do. We all do it. It's like this secret penalty. I know fixed energy does it because Tauruses do it. There's a timeline in your head. A Taurus, in contrast, your opposite, will automatically say no. But if you make the right gesture, I don't want to tell the Taurus the secrets, then okay. With you, everything shuts down, Scorp, until you're not mad no more. You know it. You're not playing ball when you're pissed. It's a wrap. You'll play the role. Mm-hmm. Knowing damn well that you secretly penalizing this person. So this person is equally stubborn. There are no big eyes and little U's in your reading. But what I am saying is that despite what they've done to participate in the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords, they're leading with love and truth. What are you leading with? Okay? Keep that in mind. No big eyes and little U's in 2022. If you love the person, when Venus goes direct, tell them. And some of you guys ain't going to have a choice. Because in about 7 to 10 days, it's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on that's going to force these truths. And when Uranus goes back direct, stop playing. Some stuff going to be happening. All right, so 3 cards revealed itself. 5th house. Somebody has Air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in the 5th house. 5th house is performance, entertainment, creativity. This is the Leo house. When I see that issues surround the 5th house, this could have been some abandonment issues as a child. It screams, my 5th house is not developed. Someone stifles themselves, okay? Relating. You don't have passion. You don't relate. These have been coming out for everybody. This is a big thing. You're a wounded healer with Chiron in your 7th house. If you don't know how to relate, You can't relate. Cancer got this. You are dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and everything, and a touch of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Everything else here is air, okay? Same thing that Cancer got, okay? So, fifth house issues, seventh house issues, and wounded healer. Someone has Scorpio or the energies that are present on this board in their chart. What aren't they telling you? That despite the chaos, they are leading with love. They won't stop loving you. And I've told you this before. They won't stop loving you. This love and this connection with this person is deep. So you can get mad all you want. I feel like the Scorpios that I'm talking to loves this person too. I know how both sides is if you need a break. Okay. Sometimes you don't allow yourself to get that break you needed, especially fixed energy, because you get so caught up. And let's face it, Pluto and Mars ruling you. They call them the co-rulers, but one is ancient. Let's just face it, it's about control. And again, the zodiac signs that are guilty of this, I'm on your side here. They don't normally know that this is how they're coming off. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Scorpio, this person is leading with love and ending with truth. And that truth is that they won't stop loving you. They are losing sleep. They're heartbroken. They're going through anxiety. This is difficult for them. Expect communication. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope it resonated. Drop it like it's hot in those comments if you're interested in extending this with your personal story, if this relates to you, if you want to find out where this goes in your life, if this is your jam, you can book. The booking links will be pinned in the comments, okay? It's always available in the description box, but you guys are anti-description box. Consider membership. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Scorp.